The world of BL is full of steamy on-screen romance. But sometimes the real-life stories are even juicier and heartbreakingly real. Today, we're talking about BL couples who didn't just act like they were in love. They were in love until it all fell apart. These are the couples who made fans swoon, who gave us all those all-moans, and then shocked us with breakups, betrayals, and quiet endings. Brace yourselves because this is raw, real, and sometimes brutal. Jung Dunk was the dream couple fans had been waiting for. From the moment they were spotted holding hands, hugging, and stealing kisses in private videos shared by staff or fans, the chemistry was undeniable. It wasn't just a fling, it was the kind of love that felt cinematic, the kind you watch on screen and wish were real in your own life. On screen, their romance was magnetic, but off screen, it seemed even more magical. Fans could see it in every smile, every gentle touch, every playful glance. But as time passed, the story began to shift. The intimacy that had once been so public started to vanish. Instagram posts stopped. No more glimpses into their private moments. The playful touches, the subtle gestures, the secret smiles all gone. Slowly, the spark between them dimmed. Today, Jung Dunk still work together, still collaborate, still appear to share a comfortable camaraderie, but what once felt like love has become something entirely different. Professionalism replaced passion, distance replaced closeness. Fans can't help but feel nostalgic for the warmth that once defined their relationship. Jung Dunk's story is a reminder that even love that seems perfect, untouchable, and public can quietly fade, leaving only memories that fans will always hold on to. Now let's talk about BothNewYear. 12 years together. A decade plus of shared memories, milestones, and unwavering devotion. Their love story wasn't just admired, it was envied. They starred in a BL series together, and the on-screen chemistry only magnified the reality of their connection. It was love that fans could see, feel, and believe in. Then came the engagement, the ultimate confirmation that these two were meant to be. Fans rejoiced. They were in love, they were thriving, and the future looked brighter than ever. But life doesn't always follow the script fans want. Earlier this year, BothNewYear announced their breakup. After 12 years together, after an engagement, it was over. The news sent shockwaves through the fan community. Fans were devastated, heartbroken, and trying to understand how a love that had lasted over a decade could end so suddenly. But there's more to this story than heartbreak. BothNewYear managed the aftermath with grace. They still collaborate, co-own companies, and work together in a way that most ex-couples could never manage. Their story shows us that even when love ends, respect and admiration can survive, and sometimes, that's the most powerful thing left behind. Fans were left with a mix of sadness and sorrow for what was lost, and admiration for the dignity with which they handled the split. BothNewYear proves that endings aren't always messy. They can be graceful, bittersweet, and yet leave a lasting impact. And then there's PongTong. Their story is intense, raw, and unfortunately, heartbreaking. After starring together in the hit Kin Portia series, their off-screen romance seemed unshakable. For 3 years, fans watched a love that was playful, passionate, and deeply affectionate. They laughed, teased, and shared moments that fans couldn't get enough of. But the story took a devastating turn. Tong announced that Pong had cheated. Yes, betrayal had entered the picture. Fans were shocked. Hearts were broken. The couple that had seemed inseparable was now torn apart by actions that no one saw coming. The pain was palpable. Tong's heartbreak was real, raw, and public. Fans felt it too, mourning alongside them as the relationship crumbled. PongTong no longer share any bond beyond the past. The intimacy, the trust, the love, all of it disappeared, leaving only memories and lessons learned the hard way. This story serves as a brutal reminder. Love can be beautiful and intoxicating, but it can also be fragile, and trust once broken is almost impossible to repair. PongTong's romance went from magical to tragic in a heartbeat, leaving fans stunned and saddened by how quickly love can shift from bliss to heartbreak. What connects these stories isn't just love, it's the journey, the highs and lows, and the heartbreaks that follow. Jung Dunk's romance faded quietly, turning into professional distance. BothNewYear's long love ended with dignity, proving that respect can survive where love does not. Pong Tong's fiery love ended in betrayal, leaving scars that fans can still feel. Each story is a vivid reminder that love, no matter how public, no matter how adored, is unpredictable. These couples captivated hearts with laughter, intimacy, and chemistry. But the endings teach a harsh truth. Real-life love is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes devastating. Jung Dunk shows us that even adored couples can grow apart quietly, without fanfare. BothNewYear demonstrates that love can end gracefully, with respect still intact. PongTong warns us that betrayal can destroy even the strongest, most adored relationships in an instant. Fans often get swept up in the idea of perfection, the belief that on-screen love always means off-screen bliss, but these stories shatter that illusion. Love is raw, it is intense. It is sometimes painful. And when it ends, it leaves a mix of heartbreak, nostalgia, and admiration for what once was. Watching these stories unfold, fans experience the full spectrum of emotion: joy, excitement, heartbreak, shock, and sometimes disbelief. Every Instagram post, every video clip, every rumored moment is dissected and celebrated. Fans cheer when love blossoms and mourn when it ends. For many, these couples weren't just actors. They were icons of love, inspiration for what romance could be, and a glimpse into a world fans wish they could experience themselves. Love in the spotlight is complicated. It's intense. It's fragile. And for these couples, it has proven to be both magical and heartbreakingly real. Fans remember the love, mourn the loss, and appreciate the moments that were once theirs to witness. Whether it's the quiet fading of Jung Dunk, the graceful ending of BothNewYear, or the dramatic heartbreak of Pong Tong, one thing is clear. Love may end, but the stories, the emotions, and the memories remain forever. As each breakup rippled through the BL industry, fans weren't just watching love stories collapse. They were watching the foundations of their favorite ships crumble in real time. These couples weren't just actors. They were comfort, escapism, fantasy, and hope. The end of each relationship felt like the end of a chapter people weren't ready to close. And what made it even worse was the way the news dropped. Suddenly, loudly, publicly. No warning, no easing into it. Just heartbreak dropped right into people's timelines like a bomb. Fans spent nights arguing, coping, crying, defending, and trying to make sense of something that already felt decided. It was messy, unfair, and undeniably painful. So, which story hit you the hardest? Were you heartbroken over Jung Dunk, shocked by BothNewYear, or devastated by Pong Tong? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love diving into the drama, heartbreak, and real-life stories behind your favorite BL couples, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. You won't want to miss the next story.